You're listening to The J with your host, Kennedy.
Hey everyone, welcome to The J, the Tetsudo Mokei edition, episode 23. What's up? How's everyone doing today? Well, I made a podcast yesterday that dealt with train games on the Steam platform. But there were a few that I didn't talk about. And one of the reasons why is that I needed to thoroughly test both out. Well, I can't say thoroughly because it's only been a few hours, several hours for each, but it gave me enough of an impression to say which one is better, or at least give you an idea of, what you may prefer. So let's start off with dovetail games right here. Okay, as we know that in Japan, the main train games is usually the Denshin to Go games and also the A Train. Actually, you know what? A Train is on here, so let's go to that real quick. So A Train is one of the classics. The difference is with Denshin to Go, it's more of a arcade-based simulator where you are the conductor and the object of the game is to get to a station on time to pick up the passengers and just make sure you don't screw up. So the main basis for any train simulator is usually controlling three factors: how fast you're going, reversing or forwarding, and also releasing of the brakes. And then of course there's other stuff like making sure you hit the switch to go on the right tracks and so forth. And of course the more challenging things are, especially if you're going uphill or downhill, you're gonna have to adjust to the speed of the game. But A Train is a little different. A Train is a game that actually gets into the business side of things, about creating train stations, and then of course these little small towns, you want to make it to a bigger town and develop it. So if you are into developing, then this game is for you. This is the more recent game, the A Train All Aboard Tourism, which was released in 2021, and it's on Steam. But right now there's a bundle version going on. It's a little bit pricey. It's 58% off, but the games are pricey to begin with. But you got the old school A Train 8. I think that was 2006 or so. The A Train PC Classic, which is about 2017. And then you got your A Train 9, which is I think 2010 or so. But the difference is that this is more of a rail simulator. You can tell the graphics. It shows here that its release date is 2015, but that's for Steam. This one is pretty much it's been out in Japan for a long time, and it comes with many trains, as you can see here. Well, you get these trains right here: the 303, the 415 1500s, the 485 Kirishimas, 721 commuter trains, and the 883 renewal. But then you also get this Mega Japan Train Pack for free, which then offers a total of 45 trains, and you get that all with the pack. If you just want to get the A Train, right now it's going for $23.99. But if you want to get the other A Train games, then you can get it as a bundle. But again, that's more if you are into city building, developing. That's where A Train comes along. Otherwise, then you could say that if you are into, what's here? Let's go here. Here's another one. Trains Railroad Simulator. This one is also one where you actually build your train routes, and pretty much you create your own masterpiece. So if you're really into dioramas, this one is really cool because you could build and create, and that's a big part of this game. It was released May of last year, and right now there's a sale. Of course, the base game is $45.49, but the cool thing about this is that if you go trains, and you could see there's a Japanese version of the various routes. So there's a 2022 here, and this one will give you the option to have like a Shinkansen line, a loop line, 2 passenger stations, and you get this content up here with the Hanshins, the Iotetsus, JNR old school, a few Shinkansens, and many more. So that's an option right there, and the DLC is not that expensive at $8.54. So the other one is Simrail. Simrail was developed by Simrail SA, published by Playway SA, and as you can see here, the graphics really look nice, and you could get a I think it's a prologue. It's a 9 gig prologue, but you can get it for free. Otherwise, you can purchase the game for $25. It's an early access game. It's still not finished, but I think if anything, I think this is very good. Very good in the fact that it introduces another competitor, and with competition in the railroad sim software and video game industry, I think it's very good to help bring out the best among competition, because I can tell you right now, looking at the graphics here, it is very nice for a company that is pretty much unknown. And just look at that. That is very nice. I'm impressed. In fact, let's hit the play button here. That is nice. That is really nice. So that is Simrail 2021, and again, there is a lot of excitement in this game because there is a new competitor in town who is pretty much already, even though this is an early access game that's not finished, it's already generating a lot of buzz, and it was just released in January 2023, and that is a major plus. Okay, so that now leads us to the granddaddy of railroad games. This is Dovetail Games. They pretty much have earned the rights of being the most dominant company when it comes to railroad games. And it's interesting because back then, Densha to Go was my go-to train game, and I have been playing Densha to Go since the PlayStation years. When I first played it on a demo for Final Fantasy VII, so that's about 1996 or so. And I love the PSP games, I love the DS games, and then I got the Switch game. But with that being said, there are problems. And the problems is that the company did not innovate as much as one would have hoped. See, when it comes to Japanese video games, they do what they can to make sure there's always a yearly soccer game, a yearly baseball game. There's always something that they want to make better and update, for the fans. I mean, heck, even Tatsujin, that's a game that's been around for a while. It was released for the Nintendo Switch, but the company shows its love by continually updating it with new packs, with new DLC, music content, and with Densha to Go. I think that the company really could have hit a grand slam if they really put a lot of time into it. And I don't want to say they were sleeping, because look what's happening now. You have JR East now releasing their own simulator. Granted, it's more of ride the train and enjoy the view type of gameplay, but the thing is that I think Densha to Go really needs to up their game, and it's too bad that Kato or Tomix does not have a video game, because I think it would have done well, especially how their dedication to their own train model trains would have been awesome if they could do something with the actual video game, because the Switch game is fun. The latest Switch game is fun, but I feel like it's missing something. It's not as great as it should be, especially now seeing what Dovetail Games has done. And Dovetail Games has released 2 major train games, slightly different, slightly similar, but for the most part, I think it will depend on what type of game, railroad game that you want. So, Train SimWorld 3 is the latest version that just came out. And let's go ahead and click on that here. So this game was released in September 6, 2022. So it's fairly new. And this one would be like Densha to Go. The training is really awesome. The instructions are very easy to follow. And the graphics are just really awesome. Now, let's go back here. While Train Sim World 3 is the new one in town, and the games, the Train Sim Worlds have been around for a while, the good thing about Train Sim World 3 is that it is backward. It has some backward compatibility, so you can use the DLCs from the second one on the third one. So that's a plus. Another thing is that the DLC is not as expensive, and you can buy a lot of packs and get it quite easily. And another plus is that you have a choice of doing short missions or long missions, and I think it's a lot easier. It's more based for the casual gamer, and that's why it's been released on consoles like the Xbox and PlayStation 4, and I believe maybe PlayStation 5. I'm not sure, but it's more of an arcade game like Densha to Go, where you have to pick up your passengers. You pick up, you just rely on the main 3 things that I talked about earlier: speed and velocity, going forward or reverse, and also knowing when to brake. And there are various trains that you can use, and I think those who are looking for something a lot more simpler and love graphics, then Train Sim World 3 is the way to go. Now, I can tell you right now that more people are into the granddaddy of them all, Train Simulator Classic. The game came out back in 2007, so it's old. And to this day, in 2023, it uses the same graphic engine. That's why it doesn't have the same type of graphics as Train Sim World 3, but they managed to figure out ways, especially with newer releases, how to maximize the graphic capacity of these newer games. So some older games do not look the greatest. So you want to look on the dates, and when they're released outside of Steam, they usually have a name of Train Simulator. You got 2007, 2013, 2020. They've been released in that manner, and that I believe they come with more scenes on the non-Steam version. But the thing is that I think with Steam they offer so many sales that they have other companies that sell video games also, and have their own sales that with the code is used for Steam, and it's hard to beat. Now, again, where it loses against Train Simulator World 3 is graphic wise, but where it is very successful is, number one, it has a lot of support. It has over a decade, years of support with so many trains from around the world. Number two, there are developers who make trains and scenes for this game on a constant basis. Number three, there are workshops where people can extend the longevity of DLCs through their workshop. You just go in there, type the name of the game you're looking for, and then you hit subscribe, and then the scenario will be downloaded to your game. Granted, you only want to do that once in a while. I mean, not once in a while, but do it at one at a time. I know there are people who think, oh wow, I want to get as many of these workshop games as possible. Don't do that. And I say that, don't do that because you can easily mess up your game that way. And it becomes a little of a hassle where you'll get this error about out of memory, and that just sucks, because the only way to fix it is either delete the workshop or delete the routes and start from scratch. But the good news is that since everything is cloud saved in this game, that you won't lose your data, your saved data. You'll just have to reinstall again, and if you have fast internet, no problem. It'll take only 30 minutes to an hour or so to install. Well, it depends on how many DLCs you have, of course, but it shouldn't take that long if you have high-speed internet. But yeah, so that's going to be the difference. Train Simulator Classic, the gameplay, there's many missions. Most of the games are very long. So if you love that conductor experience of being in charge of a train, and then knowing that this whole mission of picking up passengers and dropping them off and trying to ride on steep hills or various terrain or on various weather challenges, and of course you have to go 60 minutes straight without messing up, because one mess up then you're going to have to start all over again. That is the thing about Train Simulator Classic. it gives the hardcore fans the ability to play a lot of trains and also to be a conductor. And like in real life, if you screw up, that's not a good thing. Whereas a game like Train Sim World 3, if you mess up, there's points deducted, and of course if you lose too many points, then then you can't open up another level, or you can't go to the next part. But the thing is that it's a little bit more gamer friendly, whereas Train Simulator Classic, you mess up one time, you're gonna have to repeat it over again. Just to let you know, I was doing this Japanese train forest, and I spent, it was like almost like over an hour, and I did everything right, and then I got to the second to the last station where I had to pick up passengers, and I somehow was getting tired, and I said, you know what, I need to slow down. And somehow I screwed up, and I went past the mark by several feet. I reversed, but it was too late. It shows you the X. You missed it. And so I completed the whole thing, but of course in the end it tells you you failed, and I have no choice but to start over. So another positive about again the Dovetail games is that these simulators, while there's a lot of games out there, the sales are very good, especially for Train Simulator Classic. I'm going to show you a website where they're offering 24 games right now for $16. These DLC are 24 DLCs for $16, and just think, most of these DLCs are $20 each. Actually, on $20 each on sale. Double that, close to 40 or 50 when they are not on sale. With train simulator games, you want to get them while they're on sale, and if anything, you will want to have a computer that is suitable to play these games. If you want to take advantage of the graphics, you're going to have a good graphics card. I know you could probably lower the settings so you could play the game, but these are the type of games, any simulator games or anything like that, you really want the best graphics so you can enjoy the environment a bit more. Also is that you have a lot of disk space, because each game is about, I think, just save at least 50 gigabytes for the base game, and then possibly 100 gigabytes just for the with all the DLCs that are added. I can tell you right now, just for this game alone, including the DLCs I have, it's about 128 gigabytes, and that's a lot. The other one is about 69 or so with the DLCs I have, so it's not as much, but the thing is that they are disk space hogs, and so just know that in advance. What you can do is that you can, if you really want to conserve space, when you buy a lot of DLCs, or if you have numerous DLCs, you can go to the Steam settings and then go to the DLC and then uncheck it, so it'll only install the ones that you want. So that's important to know, so you don't have to use up all your disk space. But if you want to have everything on, then prepare to have as much disk space that you can dedicate to this game. So what I'm going to do right now, since I didn't have any chance to do it yesterday, I'm going to show you the difference of both games. So again, I'm going to show you also the website where you can get a good deal right now. Again, the Steam sale is going on, and you definitely want to take advantage of this sale. It ends on March 23rd, so you have a few more days left to take advantage of it. Again, a lot of train games on sale, especially the ones I brought up yesterday. Especially that Kyoto one. That's definitely worth getting. I mean, that one's like 75% off, and usually it's like $59, and now it's on sale for, I think what, $9.99, or was it $14.99? I just remembered it was cheap. So definitely take advantage of it, and you get it on Steam. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you this, and I'll discuss model railroads in the next episode. This one is pretty much about the train games. This is more of a follow up to episode 22, but I will discuss a lot of upcoming trains and other things that I have going on my diorama, and also reviews as well. So hang tight for that. But for this one, I just wanted to have enough time to dedicate for these two Dovetail games, and show you the differences between Train Simulator Classic. Oh, by the way, Train Simulator Classic also has the Japanese trains. They have several DLCs, so you want to definitely take advantage of Train Simulator Classic for those Japanese trains. Unfortunately, Train Sim World 3 does not have Japanese trains at this time. So if that matters to you, then go for the Classic. Otherwise, you can't go bad. You can't go wrong with any of these two. They're both very good in their own right. And I know that some people do one or the other, but personally, I think both are great. And it's just depending on you as a gamer. If you really want to get into Japanese railroad simulators, I highly recommend it. But just like anything with the hobby, it can get expensive. So, but one good thing is at least these DLCs go on sale for 75% off. Not like the model trains and the structures or the tracks and the LED lighting that comes with the model train hobby, which can get very expensive. This is nothing compared to that. So, yeah, just pay attention to these sales. They tend to have it often, especially during July 4th or winter sales, or you name it. They have quite a bit. Right now is a spring sale, which is a major one, so definitely take advantage of that. And again, look for the 50% offs or more. Those are the ones you want to target. Don't buy anything when it's new. I'm sorry to say that. Yes, you want to support developers. It's all good if you want to. But the thing is with Steam, there's so many games out there. There's so many DLCs out there. Give the ones that are on sale a try and see if you like these games. And if you do, then you can buy more and take advantage of those sales. But there are some new ones that are very cool. But you know what? I can always wait until the next sale when they go like 50% off or 40% off, or even 75 or 60% off. It's really about waiting. And there's so many DLC out there that they'll keep you busy, especially with the workshops available that extends the life of the game. Okay, so I'm going to show you the differences between the two games, and also the sale that's going on with Humble Bundle. And I'll see you again next time. So enjoy the rest of the episode. Okay, so one of the things I want to bring up right now, and let me remove this Rakuten thing here, is that HumbleBundle.com is this Train Simulator Classic on the Fast Track bundle. Now this is awesome, because for $16 you can get 24 DLCs. Now remember, some of these DLCs are $20 each. So the fact that $16 will get you all that is freaking awesome. Granted, some of these may be older, but considering that I don't think it really matters, because Train Simulator Classic is running on an older graphics engine, so it doesn't matter. In other words, yes, the newer stuff may may have managed to find out how to use the older graphics engine to its maximum limits, but Train Simulator Classic is not exactly known for its great graphics in 2023 or in the past few years. Train Simulator World 3, yeah, that's where the graphics are at. But you still can't beat this. Again, Train Simulator Classic is awesome for the sheer amount of content that it has and the ability to play trains from all over the world. And if you can get them cheap, you take advantage of it. And right now is a time to get $16 worth, not $16 worth, 24 items for $16. And that's probably what? Gosh, you guys are going to make me break out this calculator. 24 times 20. So you're probably getting like $480 worth of content just for $16. Give or take. Some of them may be $10 per content instead of 20, but a lot of them you'll see them for $19.99. I think this is just a fabulous, magnificent, Micho Sugoi deal that you can't pass on. So definitely get it. 24 items. And yes, if you are in Japan or whatever part of the world you're in, I believe this will work in your part of the world because Steam is pretty much international. So it shouldn't be a problem. Some of these I do have already, maybe 3 or 4. So I may give them out on various podcasts. Whoever, first come, first serve, I suppose. But anyway, again, humblebundle.com. Look for the Dovetail Games Train Simulator Classic on the Fast Track bundle. Take advantage of it now. Okay, so we are now in the character select screen. That's something you don't do on Train Simulator Classic. So which character am I going to use? And I'm looking here and I see no Asian people. What about him? No, it's a her. Nope. So these are the guys right here. Here. And then those 4. Oh, man. I'll choose this guy. Of course. Gotta use my name here. Yep, I understand. I am a beginner. Quite a bit of a wait. Here we go. Here we go. Hopefully it's not lagging. Oh, look at that.
Welcome to Train Sim World, an immersive and highly detailed rail simulation
that featuring nice.
Authentic routes and trains from around the world.
Oh, nice.
This is the training center. Here you can learn about how to navigate and interact with the world, as well as how to operate the many trains.
Okay. So using your mouse.
Let's start by looking around.
Yes.
Find each of the markers and look at them.
Each of the markers, 3 meters. Okay, go this way. It's telling you to go up here. Go down here. And then right here. And then right here.
Your current objective is shown at the top left of the screen. Walk
Okay.
to the blue marker to complete the current objective.
So I know Train Simulator Classic allows you to use the Xbox controller. This one you're going to be using your keyboard. No walking on the grass. That's not good. Okay.
You've been awarded some action points.
Ooh.
These are displayed in the top right corner of the screen and count towards your overall experience level for the game.
I'm so special. Okay.
This is one of the many types of route tasks to be discovered. Keep an eye out for many more types and styles of route tasks, which can involve placing, collecting, or fixing a variety of things.
Okay. Gotcha.
Head into the main building, and you'll continue your induction there.
Let me in. Here we go. Hello? Anyone here? Oh, you could sit. E.
You can pause Train Sim World at any point to review objectives and a lot of other information about what's happening at the moment. Try it now, and then return to the game after you've had a look around.
So escape the pause. Oh. I see. Okay. Nice.
Now that we've covered some of the basics of moving around and interacting with the environment, let's take a walk through the building and find the trains.
In this training module, you will be shown how to use the AFB speed control system. The train has already been set up for you. You'll need to activate AFB through the left multifunction display.
RFB, RFB, RFB.
Apply power to get moving. The train will accelerate until it reaches the selected speed and then maintain it. The AFB speed control system also works with the LZB safety system and will use LZB's maximum permitted speed to control how fast you are going. LZB is covered in a different training module.
I'm actually pressing the 1 and 2 buttons to see the different views. Interesting sounds compared to being in the main cab. So, okay. Stop at the location. 1.5 kilometers. Should I apply braking?
Approaching the station. Let's begin to slow down.
Okay, so we are going to take a look at Train Simulator. Here it is right here, and you can see it's a little different from Train Simulator World 3. You got your drive, you got your profile, you got your build, you got your academy, you got your live, and you got your store. So let's say that we click on drive here. Here we go. And as you can see, I have many lines. Just from all the DLC, but so let's go ahead and try something a little easy. You can see the duration here. I was going to try this Wakayama here, but I said 48 minutes. But you know what? Let's go ahead and try Sakura and I. This one has cherry blossoms, and yeah, this one shouldn't. I was hoping there would be something like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, but as you can see here, that makes the big difference. This is pretty much like hardcore people who love to ride trains and like being a conductor. There is one here. You can see a 3-minute one. There's a few other ones here that are also shorter. But let's go ahead and we're going to do this one. So we're going to use let's say, we want it spring, so there's cherry blossoms. And 9 in the morning, clear. Yep. What choices do I have here? No, I want to use this. I don't want to use another non-Wakayama train on here, so I'll keep to that. Yeah, we're going to stay here, and we're going to hit start. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and turn on the lights. F1, pick up passengers from Takata 2. So we're going to go forward, release, and then we're just going to go a little tiny bit. And then we're going to hit stop here. We're let it coast. And we're almost there. Keep on going. Oops. Hold. U. Or am I the red? I'm not sure. Let's try that. We're going to go release. there it goes. Not exactly the best look. I wonder if it allows you... Oh, there it is right there. Okay, so we're going to close the doors. Can we close them now? Oh wait, they're still... The red light's still going. Okay. Forward. Release. Go. Okay, green light. There's a green one here. I have to go ahead. I didn't see any red signal there. I think 30 miles per hour or kilometers per hour is good. Speeding, nope. So we had to keep it under 30. Okay, that's good to know. Oi! You're a little too fast, man. Bring it down. So you really have to go slow on this train. You're gonna have to keep an eye on this when your train shows up. You have to make sure it lands right on that front part. I don't know what that sound is, but it's terrible. No, it's not. I was wondering if it was my air purifier or something, but I think it's the game. Yeah, it goes up when you increase the speaker sound. I know I don't have a busted tweeter or anything like that. It's just somehow in the game, the shaking or something makes things rattle. Okay, you can see the train right here in the bottom as it's approaching the tracks. Once it gets about 0.3, I'll start to hit the brakes. sound is kind of really off in this game. Still a little too far. So every time you go over a bridge, it makes a... Okay, we're getting there. So get a little closer, then I will, after this bridge, I'll start to let the train coast. Okay, here we go. Let's apply the brakes about here. The coast. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Nope. Need to go a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just enough to let it go forward a little bit. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. And hold neutral U. T U. There we go. Hurry up, get on the train. Okay, here we go.
次はうねびです。
Okay. How many do we have to get? Okay, so we got Unebi, passengers. Okay. Have to keep an eye on this. I know, like, keep it under 30. Let's bring it down a little bit. A lot of fiddling. So 4 and 2. Just want to see the train come up. On the pantograph right there. Really nice. Really nice. Okay. That's cool. Okay, here we go. Slow it down a bit. I'm gonna get dinged on. Let's bring it down a little bit. It's going a little bit too fast. There we go. Okay, and again, you keep an eye on the bottom right here. You can see that I'm behind on time. On 10 seconds. Granted, I could go a little faster, but I'm not going to. Okay, let's see if I go a little faster. See if I can catch up with myself here. Slow down until I get to the red portion here. Or actually, maybe I should do it at the platform area. One, two, three, 4, stop. Yeah, that's like major rattling there. It's like there's an electrical issue. Okay, here we go.
次はかぐやまです。
Okay. Let's see how far this one is. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the sound of this thing, but the rattling is really annoying. What's happening here? Why is there another... Okay, that's a green light. obviously behind on time. But let me go 40 though. Per hour. Slow it down, my friend. Well, allow me go 60. See, the other game allows you to see the marks of how fast you're supposed to go, but this one, I have no idea. Okay, I'm going fast. That's okay. Bring it down now. Keep on going. Keep on going just a little bit. Just a little bit. Come on. There you go. So you can see the differences right now graphically with the Train Simulator World, SimWorld 3 versus this game. It's fun. It just doesn't have the same amount of graphics as the other game. Okay, here we go. I know I'm late.
次は桜井です。近鉄線はお乗り換えです。
What? 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 I thought I hit the thing. No way. No way. I thought I closed it. But you know what? I didn't look at the camera. That's what I usually do. When I leave, I usually look at the camera to make sure the doors are closed. And I didn't do that. Oh, I screwed that one up. I screwed that one up big time. Oh. Agony of defeat. especially going that long and screwing up like that. I have to admit, this game was longer than I expected. Definitely longer than Ditch to Go. I understand, you're going to the countryside, so we really want to capture that, but still, it's a lot of riding. And I'd like to go faster, but I think this, because this train is so janky and quite a bit of junk and smoking, I don't want to push it to go even faster, so. They're shaking. So I was wondering, it was like shaking. Okay, hold on here. Wow, this is like a long train ride. The missions are pretty. I mean, I can understand. They really want to put you in the conductor seat, almost doing the real thing. I think people like that. I suppose, I guess getting a city... Okay, it's shaking again. Getting a city-based one like this to go, you know, you're often stopping because city stations are nearby, but with these rural areas, station to station, they take a while. Close. Matsubayashi Mae. How would they say it, conductor? Matsubayashi Mae. We are nearing Matsubayashi Mae Station. The train door will be on your right to exit. Please make sure you do not block any doors. Okay, that thing's bouncing now. Okay, here we go. We need to slow this baby down. Matsubayashi Mae. Matsubayashi Mae. Okay, here we go. Friend. How did I mess that one up? And here I was driving that long. What a piece of crappy crap. Oh man. So because I missed it, I'm probably gonna fail and have to do this shit all over again. Oh, what a freaking mess. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna go ahead and move forward. Gosh, it penalizes you on that. My fault. My bad. Dang it. I can't believe I messed that one up. can't believe I messed that one up. And this thing took so long. Oh, I don't like that. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I screwed that one up. I hope it doesn't force me to do the whole thing all over again. close. Almost there. Where's Namasoko at? Oh, there's a switch. I better be going straight. Yeah, I didn't see an option for a switch, so I'm hoping this is the correct way. sure I stopped earlier. You made it. I'm still alive. What a piece of junk. Bad luck. You did not complete the scenario successfully. You gotta be kidding me. You know how long that thing took? Oh, what a pain in the ass. Because I messed that one up. Oh my gosh. I can't believe that. Are you gonna deny me? I've been denied. That is so fucked. All that time just, oh my gosh, oh, what a pain. What a pain, what a pain. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. So this one, mainline full length run. I can't believe that I have to do this all over again. What a... makes me mad. Makes me mad I messed up, but makes me mad that this game really doesn't give you leeway. You have to do it and get it perfect. Oh, man. What a piece of poo-poo. Unforgiving. No leeway.